It's a deal that could send shockwaves through the wrestling business as a whole. AEW Shockwave coming to Fox, apparently. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. Let's go.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Just when you thought you couldn't get enough of AEW, just when you thought there was too many bad hours and hours and hours of all elite wrestling action. Well, do not panic because we've got one more. There's going to be another hour for the best who wrestle. And that, of course, happens in this company. So there is rumours going around, but looks like they're actually more than rumours. They're not quite confirmed yet, but it appears that AEW will be introducing a brand new show. The show is going to be called Shockwave. It's going to be AEW Shockwave, and it is going to be on Fox Sports
1. And I believe that is a similar channel to what SmackDown went on. I believe it's second week back on Fox. And if you remember, it did about $250,000. And that was when, that was the second week after the debut on Fox. So what is AEW Shockwave going to draw in terms of ratings? This ain't Fox. This is Diddy Fox.
This ain't the real Fox. It's a fake Fox.
It's a fake Fox. It's not fantastic, Mr. Fox. It'll be suicidal, Mr. Fox, because Tony Khan won't be happy. But the future of AEW Rampage, it's unclear. But Dynamite and Collision will continue to air on Warner Brothers Discovery Channel. So, it makes sense to scrap the already 1 hour show Rampage. But
true, but that's the same Rampage that now gets higher ratings than Collision.
Yeah, but why do they need to?
Plus, he still got Ring of Honor.
Why can't Rampage just go over to Fox Sport 1 and rebrand it? Like, I say rebrand it, but just give it like a new era, a new lick of paint, so to speak. Why do they need to bin Rampage and create a new show?
Is there any point of rebranding something that's shite?
No, I get that, but I mean, let's be honest. SmackDown and Raw these days, the ratings are fucking embarrassing to what they used to do. They're never going to.
Yeah, but they've got history. Like, what's Rampage?
There's history here.
Rampage peaked when CM Punk debuted on week 2, and that was it.
And nosedive pretty much straight away after that. But for me, I get your point, but is Rampage not a recognisable brand by this stage now?
No, it's definitely not.
It's definitely not. Alright, fair enough. But let's see, because apparently this has all came around due to some jobber called Ibui. This is what he said on the Wrestle Purist Raw review. That must be whatever he does on his Diddy YouTube channel. But remember, you guys, you only draw 4 views. You guys don't draw AEW. Give us the billions and I'll draw millions. How about that? Tony Khan can't draw fuck all. Alright. Anyway, let's dive into this guy's comments. And I quote, "What I've heard about the WBD TV deal is that it will continue to include Dynamite and Collision. It's unknown what will happen to Rampage, but the rumours amongst the talent, again, this is not a concrete report from me because I have not heard from Warner Brothers or AEW in an official capacity, but what talent have been discussing what is going around behind the scenes and circulated among circles within AEW is that AEW Shockwave will be a 1 hour programme on Fox Sport 1. End of quote. This is just going to flop, man. Alright, this is... There was other rumours floating about that it was going to be a just all-women show. I couldn't think of anything worse.
I could see Tony Khan doing that just so he doesn't have to put women on Dynamite.
Yeah, but could you imagine the ratings, man?
Would it be much worse?
I guess that...
You just turned around and said I couldn't imagine anything much. The best thing in AEW for the past 6 months has been the women's stuff. So,
Yeah, but when it's just solely women, and there is no Edge or Daniel Bryan or Christian or Moxley or Shivani or JR or all those bona fide stuff.
Who's the commentary team going to be? Renee Paquette and fucking Beth Phoenix.
The Glamazon and the Mongo. But yeah, this ain't going to happen. Alright? Well, the Shockwave will happen, but Tony Khan doesn't like women.
Yeah, it'd be a waste of an hour for him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be a waste of an hour.
Big sweaty men. That's the only thing him and McMahon have in common.
He likes wee Diddy men, to be fair. Wee Diddy sweaty men.
We men that don't sweat.
Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men, but yeah, Shockwave. What would you project the ratings to be?
Well, I don't know. I'd need to see them consistently on Fox Sports 1. I'm not quite... that week SmackDown moved. Maybe that was just it could have been a We don't know what happened that week. That could have been a disaster week. I mean, maybe, I don't know, a couple 100,000. Is that not realistic? Or I mean, I can't imagine they'd be going to Fox Sports and starting a brand new show if they weren't going to do that. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, because what you got to bear in mind is they're already on a good network. Like, people, you hear Fox, and some people automatically assume, oh, could Shockwave do the 2.5 million that SmackDown does? No, is the answer. They're not a chance are they going to do that. I mean, come on. Who are people trying to kid on you? But this is the last thing this company needs, man. The last thing it needs is a new show.
The last thing we need, another show to talk
I know,
about.
well, that's it. Like,
And another ratings to bury every week, you know, but...
fucking make a show every week, Tony, and I'll bury it every day. All day.
But anyway,
all night.
AEW Shockwave, if you're looking forward to it, then good for you. But honestly, man, I honestly don't get it. Yes, we always complain that the roster's bloated. So, I mean, I guess technically another show kind of, you know, evens things out a little bit. But it's just a fucking mess, man. Just do a brand split. You don't need other shows. Like, I'm not saying you have to get rid of Rampage, but I don't see why you're creating a brand new show. I would just have a brand split, half the roster on Dynamite, half the roster on Collision. But like Punk said that time, it's like the people in AEW, they just want to like show up once a month and then tape vignettes. And obviously, if you have a brand split, it's going to be a lot harder to do that. And it's just cheap, if you ask me.
He's right with that, because you've seen MJF and Swerve Strickland. That's him off TV now for a while, so... They don't want to work. They get all the money in the world.
But it's mental. They're getting more money than... And, like, wrestling's full of fannies these days, man. They're getting more money than ever, but, the schedule's more limited than ever. Like, these guys would never have survived back in the day, man, when they were in house shows, like, 5 nights a week.
And that's another reason why AEW will never get close to WWE, because you need to do house shows.
Yeah, you need to put the effort in. You need to tour. You need to try and get your brand over. Try and get popular in every little... see WWE, they never did house. Like, back in the... Look at WWE, man, they were going... Look at Ric Flair, like, a guy was wrestling 400 matches a year, you know? I mean, AEW, the guys just simply want to tape up, have a match, turn up, have a match, and then, like, tape a couple of vignettes, and then take time off, and get all this big money. It's like, no wonder people realistically don't go to... MJF can say the bidding war 20, but... I mean, he's probably thinking, hold on here, man, I can sit in this AEW shite and make a lot more money than I'm making WWE, and it's a fucking gift.
Yeah, and Tony Khan has created that, guys. So that's where we're going to leave it. AEW Shockwave. I mean, I think the name sounds alright. And I think the logo looks alright. But I don't know. I mean, that's not an official logo, but I think it could be something similar to that.
Makes you think that.
Well, I think the name sounds alright.
The name sounds alright, but I mean, if it's not...
Well, what's the AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, AEW Rampage, AEW Shockwave? What sounds the best at the four? I think Dynamite's the best.
I tell you what, I will say, I think AEW's done a good job with the names of their shows. I think the show names are pretty good, I just don't think the shows are any good.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Dynamite...
I'd rather a show be called AEW Shite and be good, than be called something good but be shite. That's plenty.
Anyway, that's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Let us know your thoughts. Do you want to know what AEW show? You know what? You said about the what? I mean, maybe it'd be better if it was all women, because at least it's different. No, at least you're getting something different.
It would get cancelled after about 3 weeks. Tony Khan would forget about it and forget it's even happening.
Tune in tonight, guys, on Rampage. That's it till then. Peace.